If you just bought Tarkov PVE and you are struggling, this is for you. I'll walk you through exactly how to survive your first 10 raids on Ground Zero without bleeding rubles or wasting your limited gaming time. And if you haven't watched my 5 things to do before your first raid video yet, that one handles all your setup. This guide is about what to actually do once you're in a raid. First, let's reset expectations. PvE is not a chill offline practice mode. Tarkov's AI will absolutely delete you if you play lazy. The big advantages AI have over you are their ability to know roughly where you shot them from, and the occasional, that classic Tarkov, I think that bot just aimbotted me moment. But here's the thing, they're predictable. AI follow patterns. Once you learn those patterns, you turn PvE from unfair into farmable. Rule number 1, respect the AI. Assume every bot can kill you if you give them a free angle. If you treat this like easy mode, Tarkov will punish you. Ground Zero is a perfect starting map for PvE solos, and here's why. First, it's small. You can genuinely learn the entire layout in about 10 raids if you focus. Second, you've got multiple extracts. If one side of the map is hot, you're not trapped. Third, the AI density is manageable. Enough bots to learn real combat skills, but not a full-on firing squad, unless you sprint straight through the middle. For your first 10 raids, your goal is painfully simple. Spawn, loot 1 or 2 safe buildings, maybe take 1 to 3 AI fights if they're on your terms, then extract. That's it. You're not here to full clear the map or chase every gunshot. You're here to learn the spawns, learn a couple of safe loot paths, and build confidence. Now let's talk about how you actually move and survive as a solo. Movement rule number 1, walk by default. Only sprint on purpose. When you sprint, every AI in the area gets free audio information. They know roughly where you are, and you'll start seeing bots pre-aiming you around corners. Instead, walk through choke points. Stop moving if you hear footsteps, and when there's a gunfight nearby, pause and figure out if they're shooting at you or at something else. Peek rule. Never wide swing blind corners in Tarkov. Wide peaks equal free headshots for the AI. Use hard cover, walls, door frames, big objects. Pre-aim the angle before you move. And if you don't have cover, you don't have a fight. If you get shot at twice in the first few seconds of a fight, disengage. If you're down to 1 mag and still in a messy fight, disengage. If your bag is already half full and you hear multiple AI pushing, start rotating toward extract. Greed is what kills most solos. Your win condition is surviving and extracting with something, not proving you can wipe every bot on the map. Extracting is where a lot of new PvE players lose the most money. They stay too long, get greedy, and die 5 minutes from safety. So here's your Ground Zero extraction game plan, built around a simple rule, the 50% rule. When your backpack is about half full or you've been in a raid for around 15 minutes, extract becomes your main objective. On Ground Zero, I recommend you pick 1 primary extract and 1 backup. Stop sprinting the last 50 meters, clear your angles like you're entering a room, not leaving the raid. And don't stand in the open checking your map or inventory. Do that from cover. Approach every extract like there's an AI already watching it. Clear, then commit. Let's keep you from going broke while you're learning. Simple gear rule. If you can't replace it with your current traders, it's not a budget kit. Don't bring gear into a raid you are afraid to lose. But also, don't hoard good PMC weapons and armor if your stash is full. If you ain't going to use it, why loot it? So use your awesome gear. Early on, your focus should be comfortable, replaceable guns. Reasonable ammo you can purchase from your traders. This goes for your armor and meds as well. Then there's what you keep versus what you sell. For your first 10 raids, always keep meds unless you have too many in your stash. Keep ammo you'll actually use. Keep keys that unlock Ground Zero buildings you're running. Keep items that help you upgrade your hideout. Everything else that's low value and just clogging space, sell it. You want rubles to fuel more raids, not a stash full of junk you never use. And don't waste insurance on trash gear. Ensure the stuff you'll actually reuse in your next few raids, not the random scuffed rig you only grabbed because it was there. Let's put this into a super simple plan you can literally follow tonight. For your first 10 ground zero PvE raids, stick to ground zero only, pick one main loot path and run it repeatedly. Aim for 3 loot and leave raids with almost no fighting. Aim for 4 raids where you take a few safe AI fights then extract, and 3 stretch raids where you push slightly deeper but still prioritize survival over greed. If you do that, you'll finish those 10 raids with a real mental map of ground zero, a feel for AI behavior and audio cues, and a stash that's actually growing, not shrinking. And if you want to set all this up the right way, before you jump in, watch my 5 things to do before your first Tarkov PVE raid video next. That one handles your kit and your mindset before you even load in. I'll put that video on screen now. Get yourself set up and then come back to ground zero and start surviving your first 10 raids.